Yeah, I am
Great,
also
great.
beginner.
Okay.
I am also beginner. I have been learning this language for one month. But yeah, in my opinion, English is very important because nowadays, like in India, there are lots of states. If we want to connect other state people, so other state like we can take South India. They are know only English and their native language, but we don't know their native language. So how we can connect with them? Only because of this English language we can connect easily with that people. So it is very important how we know culture of other state peoples if we don't know their language. Only
Yes, yes.
because of this language we can connect on. Yeah, and yeah, English is we don't have English environment, but English is only language. It's a second language, but it's take time for learning, but we
Yes.
can learn easily, slowly, gradually we can learn. There are
Mm.
nowadays there are lots of application YouTube, so because of social media we can learn a little bit easy for us. Yeah, first thing is if we listen adding content in English, that little bit we learn from there. And the most important thing is speaking is very important. If we want to learn English, first we should start speaking, and slowly gradually we learn this language. It's take time because there are lots of things to learn, and because we don't have environment. So yeah, it's take time, but if we should be consistent. Slowly gradually we can learn.
Yes, yes, you are beautiful and audible too. Everything is fine now. So, okay. So, I think since we are meeting very first time, so I'd like to know about you. So, please, ma'am.
Yeah. I am Aarti. I am from Uttarakhand. If I talk about my education qualification, I have done MSc in chemistry along with BA. If I talk about my hobbies, I like playing piano and driving car. My recent hobbies, I want get fluency in this language as well. Apart from this, I am a mother of one kid. I have a daughter. That's all about me.
Okay, great. So, would you mind? So, may I introduce myself?
Yeah, yeah,
As well?
of course.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Sarvesh Kumar and I am from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation. And after that, I did law. So currently, I'm preparing for government lawyer as well. I'm learning it language. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening to music, playing cricket, reading books. So these all are my hobbies. So that's all about me. Thanks.
Yeah, nice introduction from your side.
Great. Okay. So
Okay, when did you start your English speaking journey? Do you have English environment?
no, if I talk about me, so my whole education, entire education was, yeah, you can say gone in the medium because so still I was studying, before like calling you, just I was studying Hindi medium, Hindi syllabus. So my whole syllabus in Hindi. And I was very curious, when like when I was child, so I was thinking, oh my God, how could we learn English language? I was very curious to know how to speak language, but I couldn't because there was no environment. Got a chance to speak language before 1 year. You can say, yeah, 1 year. Then I got a thrill. Just I wanted,
Yeah,
So
you are right.
I spent here
I'm
more than
also
1 year.
Hindi background. I have also Hindi environment. I don't have English environment. But yeah, English is very important nowadays. If we want to connect other state people and even across the India, then we need English. English is
Yes,
global
yes.
language, connecting. We can say connective language.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, so could you please just tell me what do you think about English language and how much important English language and how can we learn? Who wants to learn English language? And you can say they are like they have started their journey from scratch. So, what do you think? Please, can you suggest them how can they start their journey?
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, so why are you learning English language?
Yeah, because I want to join English medium school. And you know, nowadays, if you want any join any English medium school, then first priority you must be fluent in English, no matter what is your subject. English fluency is mandatory. So that's why
I
I want to command on this language first, then I will think about join any schools. That's why. Yeah.
So you should have said like this. I want to be a teacher.
Yeah. English medium school.
Yeah,
Because in
yeah,
government school, English is not mandatory,
yeah,
but English medium school is very mandatory.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. So, ma'am, if you have questions, so please you can ask me. Otherwise, I have a lot of questions for you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, when did you start your English journey? Did you take any classes, online classes, offline classes?
No, no. Earlier, I have mentioned everything about my journey. So I have spent here more than 1 year. And if I talk about English area clapping, so I have taken more than 10 classes, and all those classes, uh, demo classes. You can say sometime I paid money, but like some classes. So it was a golden day for me, and I learned a lot of things from those videos. So it was good. And if I talk about my journey, so it was good, and I enjoyed a lot, with people, then when I met when my when I met my first conversation, on video call, so that time, oh my god, my whole body, I got upset, I got fumbling like this, just I was not able to speak because I was influenced by my native mother tongue. So I couldn't speak a single word that time. Just I was fumbling, Then, but I got a thrill. You can say I was very curious to know how to speak. But you can say slowly, gradually, when I got a fluency in language, when I you can say came to know like a little bit English language about me, then I started speaking journey myself as well. I love you guys, and I Skype to grow.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, there are four pillars of English speaking, like speaking, listening, reading, writing. So, in your opinion, which thing is most important for speaking, learning speaking?
Speaking part, if I talk about yeah, I'm going to tell you that I'm not like I'm going to tell them who wants to learn language or as well you. If I talk about because you have asked me like this question, so if I talk about a speaking part, so you can start first reading part, reading or listening if you have time, so you can. Otherwise, you don't have time, so you can direct start speaking part because without speaking it is not possible to learn. And yeah, you can listen before going to bed, or you are if you are like a student, so I think you don't have much time to do like this thing. If you are like a homemaker, or you are job holder, so you can, if you are a student, so you also you can, because sometime almost I think if I talk about like a student, so they have time, but they always try to make them full, like they are always try to make him full, himself full, just because everyone has a time, mostly I would like to say that. So I think they can learn it easily. And but speaking part, it is necessary. Earlier you have mentioned everything, because you know everything about, like, without speaking it is not possible to learn English language if you can't speak proper. And if you want to be a good English speaker, if you want to be a good mentor in your life, so I think you must know like a grammar portion, first grammar, and after that reading, like writing, listening, like this, all those things you must know. Otherwise I think you can't be a good mentor in your life. And if you want to be a good, if you want to be a good a speaker, and you want to do like something in your life, so I think reading, listening, and speaking part, it is enough for be a good English speaker.
Yeah, you are right, because this is our second language, so we need to learn grammar rules because we are
Yeah,
not native speaker. Yeah, you are right.
great. So you have another question for me?
No, this time I am not getting any question.
Okay, great. So I have a lot of question for you, know. So what do you think about education? How much important, and what is your opinion about education?
Yeah, education is very important for everyone because of the education we know about our rights. We know about government launch many schemes. If we are not educated, so how we know about that schemes and how we use that type of schemes? So yeah, education is very important for surviving. Without education, we can't survive, we can say nowadays. Yeah, it's very important in our life. Yeah. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think so that I think you explained well. So, and what do you think about nowadays, employment nowadays? Employment is increasing day by day. So, what is your opinion about this?
Yeah, because of I think little bit because of education skills, because the skills of education is not practical nowadays. If we want any MNS company, that way we should be skilled, we should know knowledge, and you should be practical knowledge, but in our education system, practical not give practical much more importance. So yeah, maybe that's why. And because of AI, nowadays is technological days, and everywhere AI is work, artificial intelligence. So people have knowledge about technicals, computers, so maybe that's why it's cause of unemployment. Yeah.
Okay, great, 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 great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, tell me, there are lots of problem in our life. Many time, many problems ups and down come in our life, and we get stressed. So how you overcome from these type of stress when you get stressed? So what do you do for overcome these type of stress?
Earlier I mentioned initial part. So I mentioned like I listen song sometime. So this is my habit. Whenever I get upset, I get stressed. So that time I try to listen song as well. Sometime I watch South movie because I like. So
Okay,
and
that's
I would like to say that one thing that I'm self motivated person.
yeah, that's good.
I'm
Motivation is very important for do anything.
yeah, and
Okay, which type of song you listen?
Bollywood or any type of song, here is a lot of song.
Okay,
And
that's
but I avoid Bhojpuri song.
okay.
Instead of Bhojpuri song, I listen all song.
Okay, nowadays you are staying in Prayagraj, na?
Yeah, this is my native place.
Okay, okay. Tell me about your area. I think Prayagraj there are famous temple, spiritual city. This is
It is a spiritual place, and you can say it is a educational place, and it is a poor place. You can find easily whatever you want here, yeah, in my city, because here like three rivers they met here like called Prayagraj, Sangam, Ganga Yamuna Saraswati. So if
yeah,
I talk
I
about
know.
so people they have started come here just because of Mahakumbh, and it's come once more 12 years, every 12
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
So
Kumbh
I
Mela
think yeah.
held in after 12.
So, yes. So people they have started and fight about. So this is a good, and you can find easily whatever you want here. If I talk about higher education, so it is good for everyone. Everything almost. If I talk about